it's very hard for people to buy below their debt cost, right? Because you actually then have to, you've got negative leverage,
Yeah,
and you got to
exactly.
believe that you're going to get rent growth to get you out of that.
Correct.
And again, the short rate is 5. Okay, tech. That so really you're talking about 8. Okay, or 7 or 8. The long rate is now 4.3. Pick
Four or
100
five this morning.
four
Yeah.
or five. So okay,
Right.
put 100 at 3.5. It all worked. Okay, at four at 4.445, it doesn't quite work. Okay, because you put 175 basis points to 200 basis points on that for a commercial mortgage, right?
Yes.
Remember, the residential mortgage is probably another 100 basis points on top of that for residential
Right.
mortgages.
Yep. That's right.
So when you look at that
But
cost,
residential homeowners aren't buying a cap rate, so that's less important to,
true, true,
to
but
them.
they still have their own financing issues. So when you look at that now, you're like, it's really hard to make the deals work unless you're getting an assumable loan, okay,
Hmm.
because they're still out there, okay, and then you can basically close the bid-ask spread. Okay, so that's an opportunity. You like a market in the Midwest. Get a loan that still has 8 years to run on it, and it was at 3%. Okay,
Right.
you could
But
make
then
that work.
typically he's going to
They
require
make
a
it,
lot more equity, right?
there's equity in there. There could be also some other fees and assumption fees. So it's got its own issues. Um, or you have to have such a level of conviction, or your capital cost has to be low enough that you can tolerate that negative leverage and hope to basically earn your way out of it.
Hmm.
And you've got to project some kind of rent pop, probably in 26, 27, back in the
Hmm.
20, in order to sort of like make it all work. Okay,
Yes.
or somebody's got to take a haircut, right? In order to make this thing work, right? Something's got to work here, okay? And so the reason you don't see transactions like supercharged is like it's really hard to line up all of those unless, so the deals that are getting done tend to be somebody who's got a liquidity issue that they've got to resolve.